Hello everyone, welcome to the 5-minute discovery channel. Himalaya, the highest mountain range on the planet, once hidden mysteries at the bottom of the ocean, where mythical stories about humans still circulate. Snow and precious herbs. Winter turns insects into blades of grass, creating a myth not only about the towering mountains but also about the sacredness of the universe. The Himalayas are considered the holy mother of the world, a journey that spans through rich and mysterious cultures. Laya, a name that always evokes the desire to explore and conquer, towards eternal values. Himalaya, with endless wonders and surprises, waiting to be discovered. Let's step into the story together. Today's story, before going into the content, remember to like and subscribe to the channel to support me. First is the name. Himalaya, also known as the Himalayas, meaning land of ice and snow, is a great mountain range located in Asia, dividing the Indian subcontinent and the Tibetan plateau. With a total length of about 24,000 kilometers, the Himalayan mountain range runs from east to west of the Indus River, passing through many countries in the Middle East and ending at Brahmaputra. With a maximum width of up to 260 kilometers, the Himalayas are one of the largest mountain ranges in the world. Featured with many large rivers flowing strongly thanks to fresh water from the melting of snow and ice, the Himalayas are the source of three of the world's largest river systems: the Indus River, the Ganges River and the Yangtze River. With an estimated population of 52.7 million people living across 5 countries, Bhutan, China, India, Nepal and Pakistan, the Himalayas are not only a place to live but also a place that has deepened the cultures of India. Culture of the Indian subcontinent. The majestic peaks in the Himalayas are considered sacred in Hinduism, Buddhism and Jainism. Let's explore together the wild beauty and power of the Himalayas, where the blend of nature and people creates a fascinating picture, containing magnificent stories and remarkable cultural development. Time. Every detail in the Himalayas is interesting and worthy of deep exploration and contemplation. About the altitude of Himalaya. The Himalayas, the highest mountain range on the planet, are home to the world's 14 highest peaks, with Mount Everest rising to 8,848 meters. The Himalayan mountain system has more than 50 mountains higher than 7,200 meters, which are a solid expression of the strength and greatness of nature, leading to the formation of the Himalayas. Due to the extremely large size of these two continents, when they collided with each other, they pushed the adjacent part up very high. The raised part is the Himalayas today. According to experts, India was once part of a giant supercontinent called Gondwana, which covered the entire southern hemisphere of the Earth more than 140 million years ago. About 120 million years ago, India began to migrate separately from the north at a slow rate of only 5 centimeters per year. However, about 80 million years ago, a mysterious event caused the continent to accelerate toward the north, at twice the current speed of the tectonic plate, causing the continent to suddenly accelerate northward at a rate of approximately 15 centimeters per year, which is almost twice the speed of the fastest modern tectonic plate, the Indian Shift. The collision between India and Eurasia about 50 million years ago led to the formation of the Himalayas. The large size of these two continents pushed the contiguous part very high, creating majestic mountains like the Himalayas today. On these high peaks, there still exist many surface lakes and mountain peaks that are considered sacred in Buddhism. Buddhism and its connections. The Himalayas, the world of Tibetan Buddhism, are famous for the profound culture and essence of Buddhism. This is the place where Buddha saw layers of snow turn into long rocky mountains when he left the world in search of the truth. With a total of 24 monasteries and more than 1,000 monks, the Himalayas are home to and propagate Mahayana philosophy, although there are also a small number of monks who adhere to other schools. Himalayan culture is mainly based on Tibetan Buddhism, known as the land of virtue and flowers. This is where Bodhisattva Bodhisattva, the founder of Tibetan Buddhism, brought the Dharma from India to Tibet, thereby helping Tibetan Buddhism develop strongly and spread throughout this land. The most outstanding and unique features of Himalayan culture are expressed through the desire to learn and practice of monks and nuns, through the vibrancy of monasteries and through the delicate blend of majestic nature. Himalaya and the deep spirituality of Tibetan Buddhism. The story of the Himalayas is a timeless journey of discovery about the connection between humans and the universe, where harmony and serenity are found in the understanding of ourselves and the vast universe. Snowman has no solution yet. Yetis, mystical creatures that live in the Himalayas and some other northern mountain areas, have long caused curiosity and extensive research. According to the description, the snowman has a larger shape than a normal person, reaching a height of up to 2 meters, and carries with it the mystery of a creature that has not yet been discovered by science. Stories of the Yeti have spread to the West since the 19th century, with many speculating that they may be human ancestors or a remaining life form of an extinct species. Throughout the 20th century, explorers and researchers from Western countries diligently explored the Himalayan mountains, hoping to find traces of this mysterious creature. In 1951, a British climber recorded a series of giant footprints on Everest, considered the first evidence for the existence of Yetis. However, in 2017, researchers from the University at Buffalo, New York conducted DNA analysis from famous specimens and discovered that they all originated from brown bears. Only one specimen is of a dog. This result has led scientists to believe that the existence of giant snowmen is actually just brown bears living in the Himalayas, not apes, not humans, and certainly not ancestors of humans. Humanity has been subject to rumors and myths for centuries. Thien Sun to Ye Thien, a rare animal. The Himalayan mountains, with their majestic beauty and rich natural vitality, are also the breeding ground for valuable medicinal herbs such as cordyceps. This is a rare animal that lives in the winter and becomes a herb in the summer, recognized for its ability to increase vitality and treat problems related to physiological health such as impotence and infertility in both men and women. With such miraculous value, cordyceps has become an active hunting target, with each kilogram being able to cost hundreds of thousands of US dollars. In particular, natural cordyceps from the Himalayas is one of the rarest and most expensive. China is hunting very aggressively, with the price per kilogram being up to 100,000 United States dollars, especially natural cordyceps. In the Himalayas, there are many species of flowers with thin white petals growing on thousands of meters of steep mountain slopes. White snow all year round in the Himalayas of Tibet. According to scientists, this is a precious flower that has been valued as a rare miracle drug since thousands of years ago. Down to educate sentient beings, the story goes that at a deserted temple where the mountains had gone through many storms, the weeds gradually weakened and collapsed. Only the Buddha statues waited for hundreds of years in the midst of this scene. From that ruin on the moss-fong wooden floor, a strange green sprout sprouted. Only a few days later it grew into a white flower sepal with fragile, fluttering petals and the elegant shape of a fragrant lotus in Thaningay one day. Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara saw this and immediately went back to tell the Buddha. He learned that it was a seed in the ground that listened to monks chanting sutras all year round, so it was resurrected into a lotus flower. In addition, the Himalayas are also a place where of many rare flowers, such as flowers with thin white petals, growing on steep mountainsides thousands of meters, with white snow all year round. According to scientists, this flower is considered precious not only in terms of aesthetics but also in terms of spiritual value. According to legend, snow lotus is called the seed in the ground, blooming from green tree sprouts in the midst of desolation, marking the benevolence of Buddhism. Those who come to or encounter the snow lotus flower are considered to have developed a spiritual mind, and those who see or smell the scent of this flower will have a mind of compassion, perform good rituals and help people, helping practitioners escape the cycle of reincarnation. Snow lotus blooms every month of the year. In the mountains covered with white snow, the sensitive petals automatically open and close depending on the light and temperature of the weather. It is one of the wonders of the Himalayas, a story about life and the wonder of nature, captivating and emotional, making the listener want to explore more and contemplate the boundless natural beauty of the Himalayas. This high mountain range. Roof of the world. Mount Everest, the roof of the world with an altitude of 8,848 meters, has long been a symbol of greatness and challenge to humans. Until on May 29, 1953, Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay successfully conquered this mountain peak for the first time, opening an important milestone in human history. The journey to conquer Everest is not just a sporting event, but a symbol of human will and determination to overcome all difficulties before the power of nature. Since then, thousands of people have followed in their footsteps, from professional climbers to adventure enthusiasts. Vietnam has also appeared in the list of countries with successful climbing teams at Everest. This shows the world's solidarity and highest desire to conquer from past generations to the present. The Himalayas are not only a place of challenge and adventure, but also a natural wonder, with its majestic beauty and immense power. Those who love exploration and adventure cannot help but be fascinated by stories about Everest and the Himalayas, where humans harmonize harmoniously with nature. If you have found this story interesting and worth exploring, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell and share to discover more wonders of the natural world. Thank you for following. See you on the next adventures.